Well, hello there. Welcome to Quantum MMA. UFC 324 is this weekend. I thought I'll share my prediction for this video. And almost like 50 days later, I'm making a video. And 50 days later, so is UFC's pay per view is back. Usually, they used to have a fight night card and they tried to, like kind of physically abuse us, like visually abuse us. And here we are, like somehow, luckily, with the opening the how do I say, opening the year with a pay-per-view card, a numbered event, and it's actually pretty good. Yep, let's go on. Like meaning, what do I say? Let's start with C. I haven't made any preparation. I'm just gonna sit here on my ass because I completely forgot that UFC was even there. And please like my stream, subscribe to my channel, helps me out a lot. And I'm gonna. I sneezed. Oh, subscribe, guys. Otherwise, something could happen to me. See, subscribe. Yeah. So let me go with the opener of not. I think I'm gonna go with the early prelims headliner. Charles Johnson is a great guy. I think he could have been the champion if he tried. The one thing I would say for this guy to win this matchup already is a favorite. I think they should just tell him that this guy will get receive his pay only if he wins the match. If not, it directly goes to somebody else, like his family member or something. Trust me, Charles Johnson would finish these guys probably in the first round or two. I think he's going to win this one. I think he's got the potential to be a top five guy, and from there, I don't know where he goes, but somewhere it's there. Somewhere it's there. I'm a big believer in Charles Johnson, and I think Michael Johnson could win this, guys. Like, to be really honest, I feel like Michael Johnson could win this. That's just me. Ah man, Josh Hockett versus Denzel Freeman. I think Denzel Freeman's father must have been a really big fan of Denzel Washington and Morgan Freeman, so he just named his son as like what? He doesn't. He looks like neither of them. What? I just don't understand. Like it's just very weird. Very weird actually. They both did a movie together called as Soldier's Way. I think it's the first movie for which Denzel Washington won the Best Supporting Actor Academy Award as well. So yeah, Sacrificial Day is something I'm not like what is it like glory. Remember watching Glory, but I just completely forgot. My boy is named after Denzel Freeman, Denzel Washington and Morgan Freeman, which is actually quite funny. But yeah, too much of the topic. Let's go with the opener of the main card, which is none other than Nikita Krylov versus Modestas Bukauskas. How? Who's this Lithuanian guy? Why is Bukake his name? Seriously? Folk. Fuck. Feek. I did predict. I am the type of guy who picked Nikita Krylov to win against Dominic Reyes and even in his previous matchup. But I just don't feel like he's there. I think those rustic years have kind of caught up to him. I think he hit his prime early in his career. I think he's faced everybody, almost like all of them, all the important guys. I think he's faced, apart from the few top-notch guys. And I think he's on his way out. I don't think so. Like he's gonna win this. I think there is a reason why Modestas Bukake, that Lithuanian guy, is. Wasn't he like in middleweight or something for some time? I'm not sure, but still, I think Modestas is like Bukake is going to win this one. Yeah, I think he's going to win this one. Not because Bukake is great, it's just because Nikita Krylov is too shit, guys. He's too shit. In Mother Russia, I don't think so. You should even hold the flag. I think he's barred from representing any such guys. Fucking hell, I don't know, mate. I don't know why I even picked him against Dominic Reyes. It's so fucked up. I'm not going to shy away. I did pick him, but this one, I'm not picking him. And there are 100 reasons which I can give, but I'm going to be very honest, guys. I think it's time I moved on from like picking these Russian guys and like feel like these guys can potentially change things or something. That's pretty much it. Let's move on to the next matchup of the night, which is none other than Ateba Gautier versus Andrey Pulyaev. I don't know why this guy is like a -1,000 favorite. I get it. He must be this long lost cousin of Francis Ngannou. He's also a Cameroonian guy, and he's there. He's got such a massive reach as well. 6'4", 6'4". I'm pretty sure their heights are just made up, or could be. I'm not sure. Cameroonian guy could be there. What happens if Achia Gauthier gets wrestled, guys? That's just it. He's a Russian guy, he can't potentially lose, but -1,000 favorite. That's some freaky shit, guys. That's genuinely some freaky shit. And yeah, I check a cognito window and it's just visible, so I can't even do a lot of things. I potentially feel like Andrei Pulyaev could potentially win this one, but I'm gonna. He's Russian. He can actually grapple with him. And the thing about Russian guys is like they literally have to go down. I mean, like you got to put them down. They are not going to submit. They are not going to go down that easily. They are going. They are willing to put a fight. I would probably say like in case if there is a how do I say, in case if there is like a upset over there, like guys can't blame me because I feel like he could wrestle his way for a decision. But Clear Gauthier, Achiebe Gauthier, sorry, not Clear Gauthier. That's an adult poker. In case if you guys have time, please watch up it. It's not great. It does the work. Yeah, that's so much of it. Achiebe Gauthier, I think he's got the potential to win. I'm gonna go with him. But if there is an upset, I could be eating my own words, but still I'm gonna go with him probably like a first round KO. Trusting this guy is a Russian, he's from Mother Russia. I think there is a possibility he could take it to the second round, probably get another decision. I mean, like, yeah, get KO'd in the second round. But I honestly feel there is a strong possibility Andrei Pulyaev could get a decision. Just me, but I'm gonna trust the odds. And who's this guy has got to be the biggest favorite on this card so far. Umar Nurmagomedov versus Deiveson Figueiredo. Poor Figgy, poor old Figgy. He is not a 135er to begin with. UFC kind of made him the 135 guy, by the way. He's from Brazil and he's there. I don't know, mate. I really feel like Umar has all the potentials to get a decision. I always would say, I always thought it was a really, really close matchup with him and Marab. And the fight could have gone either way, like if Marab's antics and, like the showboating wasn't there, I feel like the judges could have seen the match in a different way. It's just me and Umar broke his hand as well. And Mario Batista, a guy who was more dangerous, who dropped him, who's coming off like some 8 win streak or something, back to back wins against tough guys, who's ready to do anything, who almost got a lock on his leg. And still Umar didn't, like the lactic acid buildup wasn't there. He was there. He was physically present, mentally present, and he was kind of doing the things. There are so many times where I feel like Fiki is kind of physically there, but mentally I don't think so. He is there. It's going to be like really funky watching Figgy, like try and, like to watch him grapple with Umar. I don't think so. Like Umar is going to give him the space. I think he's probably going to take us back, hold him, probably a decision. I don't think so. Like Umar is not going to get a finish over here. Davidson, Figgy, I mean, like Figueredo, regardless of what you guys say about him, everything is there apart from one thing, which is like he won't quit unless and until his body gives up. There is a possibility. If not, Figgy is not the type of guy to give up. And yes, you guys just heard a one shot outside. And I think Umar is going to win this one. I think he's potentially the future champion, but I just don't know right now with Mitrayan and other things. This puts him in like this puts him in title contention. That's all I'm going to say. Look at this, guys. He's beaten Corey Sandhagen, lost to or Merab Dubashvili. Then he's won against Mario Batista. Figgy, I think people might say he needs one more win. He could, to be really honest, but if there is a finish, there could be a potential argument because there is nobody else. If they give Sean O'Malley the rematch, I really can't explain it. That's all I'm going to say. That is there, and I don't know. Maybe they could do, like Sean O'Malley versus Umar Nurmagomedov, and Pitreyan versus Marab 2-3. That's what I feel like is going to happen. Let's see how things goes. But I'm picking Umar Nurmagomedov by a decision. That's it. A strong, clean decision. I think it's going to be 2-1, or I think it's going to be 3-0 in favor of Umar. He might hurt him, Figgy might hurt him, but I don't think so. Like Umar gets dropped in this one. I think last time, I don't think so. Like these guys make the same mistake again and again, and I feel like Umar wouldn't do that mistake. That's pretty much it. Let's move on to the opener of the main card of the night. Come on, guys, let's go. Let's fucking go. Arnold Allen versus John Silva. Auspicious, 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 and auspicious. That's how it is going to be. John Silva lost the first round. It's a 10-8 for Diego Lopez. As John Silva's coach said, it's the worst that could have happened, and he kind of survived through it. And Diego Lopez was kind of baiting, not baiting him per se, like he was hurting. Silva was kind of hurting Diego Lopez, guys. Trust me, let's be honest, he was hurting him. He was stunning him. I don't think so. Like he came close to finishing him, but he was kind of stunning him. He was kind of winning the second round, and out of nowhere he gets finished. And the thing is, Diego Lopez, regardless of what you say, Diego Lopez has got some good fucking intelligence. He let John Silva come to him, like he was not pressing forward. And the biggest defect in Arnold Allen's game plan is he always walks forward most of the time. Guy has been dropped by Movsar, guy has been dropped by who else has dropped Max Holloway at 145. Seriously, I know Korean Zombie also got dropped. Max always got the heat in him, in his hands, but still, I would probably think, he's lost. Things are there. He can pull this off, but he can wrestle, hold him down, like go for something and win a decision. But I don't think so. That's going to happen. I think Gene Silva is returning, and I feel like in the fighting nuts there are only two talented guys, Carlos Pratos and none other than our John Lord Silva. I think he's going to get this one done. I feel like he's going to get this one done. If he loses this one, I think he's done. I think he's absolutely done. But he's got all those sneaky punches, like Silva's got all those sneaky punches where he kind of lands on you. And Arnold Allen is good, but it's just I don't know, mate. I don't think so. Like he's got the defensive wrestling capabilities, whereas like to make it offensive, it's not as great. And I don't think so. Even if he had like in a grand manner, I don't think so. It will work against a guy like John Silva. I personally feel like John Silva is going to finish second round KO/TKO. I think that's what's going to happen. And plus, he has this thing, like he stands like this, like he tucks himself and he is there, and John Silva with a leg kick, body shot, and like probably in a, like he kind of feints couple of times and catches him with like a lead left hook and with like a right straight. Who knows? Who knows? It might get scrappier. The thing about these guys, auspicious guys, I'm not going to shy away from it. I think they are going to go at each other. Like it meant nothing. I think this is going to be a scrap. This is going to be a scrap. Let's watch it. I think it will be really great. That's all I'm going to say. It's going to be a great matchup, and I'm not going to shy away from that. But I'm going with my boy, Gene Lord Silva. It's pretty much it. Let's move on to the next matchup. Natália Silva versus Namajunas. Natália Silva is going to win this. I like fly. Oh man, who's going to do this? Natália Silva is going to win this one. That's pretty much it. I don't think so. Like I'm even going to go down to it. It's pretty much it. Oh my god, the biggie boys. Derek No Sex Lewis versus Waldo Cortes-Acosta. Yeah. Mate, Costa is on a fucking win streak. He just beat up a Russian guy, like a Dagestani boy. And I don't think so, like it will work out. Meaning, like, see, one thing that I've noticed is whenever Derek Lewis faces adversity, he kind of gives up. That's him. He's this, like big little guy who's very funny. Oh man, like that he goes. He's kind of like a happy guy. I don't think so. Like he's going to be there and try and do things. And Waldo Cortes Acosta is kind of coming off like he's on a really good win streak, guys, and he's beaten some pretty tough guys. I don't think so. Like Waldo Cortes Acosta is gonna kind of go. I don't think so. He's gonna get KO'd without putting on a fight. And the problem is Derek Lewis is old, and I don't know whether he'll be able to hit shots or not in the first place. And I feel like it is going to be similar to how Pam Pam to USA did to him, or how it was with Mark Hunt. I don't think so. These guys are elite. I mean, like Acosta is elite, but I think he's the type of guy to probably beat Derek Lewis at least at this stage of Derek Lewis's career. That's it. I feel like probably it's going to be a first round KO by Acosta. I think it's going to be a first round KO by Acosta, and my boy is going to get the run. Dominican Republic coming from there. He's a pirate. It's going to be really funny, guys. But trust me, Acosta is going to get this one done. Hate to see Lewis win this one. I picked the last match that he is the one who's going to win it, and he did win that one. But this time, I feel like Acosta is going to get this one done. I think it's going to be by a finish. That's all I'm going to say. And now, time for the co-main event of the night. Sean O'Malley versus Song Yudong. Literally, I'm saying you take a cigarette or you take a fag, if you guys know what I mean. And if it gets lighter, I think if you kind of look at it from the reverse way, I think what do you call it? A Sean O'Malley looks like it. I don't know. I don't know. He has this cool, calm demeanor, and Song Yudong is good. Who's the favorite? Man, Sean O'Malley could be the favorite. Yeah. But one thing, regardless of what you guys say, like Sean O'Malley has been kind of training for the same height and weighted guy, maybe like same, like kind of similar reach, similar in height for his past four matches so far. Let's start with Song Yudong. Pitrayan almost similar height. Merab Divashwali almost similar height. Pitrayan, two Merabs, and one Song Yudong. That's four guys. That's four guys of similar stature, meaning like the height and the reach and everything. And plus, the thing is, Song Yudong is good. He beat a Indian, I mean, like an Indian. I think he beats an Indian, which means like he's an elite level fighter. You don't get to beat an Indian and not be called as an elite level fighter. So, Sean O'Malley coming off a long layoff. I don't know what this guy has done so far. One thing I thought that would never happen. I think he got submitted, like in this last match. That's what happened. But let's be practically honest. I don't think so. Like Sean O'Malley is the type of guy to get submitted. It's just he got locked. The pressure was too much. Like I think you should make Sean O'Malley work. Like give him too much to deal with. And the thing is, I always say this against a wrestler, you really can't put pressure on the like on both your feet. Doesn't matter. I know you are gonna punch, you are gonna jab, you are gonna hook, cross, whatever it is. But I don't think so. Like that much pressure on the legs would be there because these are like, let's say like once you really put too much pressure and they kind of bite the feint, they're ready to take a punch and they can actually like take your ass down, and it's not good after that. From personal experience, I would say. Yeah, and I think against a guy like Song Yudong, that problem wouldn't be there. Sean O'Malley can actually, like jab, run. I don't think so. Like it will be a finish. When was the last time Sean O'Malley finished anybody? Just think it through. Even his own wife, he can't finish. She has to go around, guys. She has to go around. In case Mrs. Sean O'Malley and Mrs. O'Malley, if you're there, just saying Sean O'Malley is not gonna finish Song Yudong. That's the prediction. I think he's probably gonna get a decision. Sean O'Malley is a great fighter, but I don't think so. Like his finishing capabilities are there anymore. I mean, like at the top, it really doesn't work. He's not Topuria. Let's be honest. He's gonna jab, run around, make Song Yudong work. Song Yudong is good for like short level guys. When a guy is really little bit taller than him, lanky, I think Song Yudong is a problem. Every time Song Yudong faces the top guy, what happens? He loses. Sandegan, like he got cut, and against Peter Yan, he lost. And yeah, Peter Yan did have some broken ankle. I mean, like something happened in his leg, which Volkanovski picked it up, and I still remember the tweet where Peter Yan said, "Greatest champ to Volk," and Sean O'Malley is there, and Song Yudong. I have to go with someone in this prediction. Song Yudong is good. He's young. He's coming off. If Sean O'Malley loses this, I think he's done for life. He's on already. He's got one door. I mean, like 1 feet out of the door. He's on his way out. I think if he loses this one, he's done for life. And I'm not sure which version of Sean O'Malley is even going to enter in the first place, guys. It is funny, but I think I'll go with Sean O'Malley. I think he's good, and he can jab, and with Song Yudong having little eyes, I think Sean O'Malley can actually pepper some jabs in his eyes and do his ass. I think that's what's going to happen. Sean O'Malley, I think he's going to get the victory over here. It's not an upset. I think I saw he's the favorite as well. I think he's going to get a decision, like a safe decision. I think it's going to be 2-1 in the favor of Sean O'Malley. The other round kind of being a toss up, and I don't know. I don't know. Personally, I think even if Sean O'Malley wins this one, I don't think so. They should give him the title shot because we might win leave or we might do some stupid stuff because I don't know. I just don't know. And our guy, meaning like Umar and Sean O'Malley would be a great matchup. That's all I'm saying. Or it could be Song Yudong. I just don't feel like I don't know, man. Something with Sean O'Malley is kind of missing this time. I think the competitiveness from Sean O'Malley is kind of missing. That's all I'm gonna say. It's like he's this auraless fucker. I just don't understand it. How Sean O'Malley even makes 135. Why he even wants to fight. It's funny. I'm still going with Sean O'Malley. It's not like I hate him or anything. It's just I hate the fact that he really doesn't fight often or something. Hate that, and that's pretty much it. I think it's going to be a scrap. It is going to be a scrap, and the more scrappier it gets, the more the odds of Sean O'Malley like losing this one. So I feel like Sean O'Malley's goal is to keep it less scrappy, touch and move, touch and move, touch and move, because he's got like good leg kicks as well. And Song Yudong has got fast stance, guys. He's got fast stance. He's young, and he can get into his prime a little bit later, probably like a couple of years from now. But Sean O'Malley can't afford that. So I think I'm gonna go with Sean O'Malley. Hopefully this fucker doesn't prove me wrong. That's all I'm gonna say. That's pretty much it. Now let's go on to the Foost title fight. Nah, I don't know why am I even doing such shits like Dimitri or something, like it doesn't work. But it's funny, like when you are speaking to some Londoner guys or some Liverpudlians or Scousers, like it really feels good, and Paddy Pimblett is there. I knew a lot of Scousers in my life, like really a lot. I even stayed with a bunch of them. Most of them were really nice guys. That's all I'm gonna say. Justin Gaethje versus Paddy Pimblett for the lightweight interim title bout. Before going with the prediction, please subscribe to my channel, guys. Please subscribe to my channel. Like this video, helps me out a lot. And to be really honest, it doesn't help. So, like reverse psychology thing, but still, come on, guys. Please subscribe. That's all I'm gonna say. Before you guys ask me anything, before I go with the prediction, I really want Paddy Pimblett to win this one because if Justin wins, it's like an utter disgrace to the sport that like the division hasn't evolved. That's it. It just stood where Habib was there. That's it. And that is something I really wanna work for this particular division. I think I want Paddy to win mainly because the decision should have moved on, like after Habib and Oliveira and Islam. Still, these guys are there, and I think new flow of blood should be there. Most of the guys are old, apart from Paddy and Arman, Pupuria, the champion. There are new guys like Killan Skillguard. There is another Mexican guy as well. I'm not sure of his name. I think these are the new blood I'm seeing. But I, Madhusio Rafi, but I kind of lost hope in him. That's all I'm going to say. I think Paddy should win this. It's the best thing one that could happen for the sport. I know they are for crying out loud. Seriously, how on earth Justin Gaethje is 5'11 and Paddy Pimblett is 5'10? I think Paddy Pimblett is 5'10 and I think Justin Gaethje must be like probably like 5'7 or 5'8 max. That's all I'm gonna say. Paddy is 5'10 and I don't think so. Paddy is a tall guy in the first place. Oh man, I don't know what to say for Justin Gaethje here. He seemed like a pretty short guy. The only thing with Justin Gaethje is he's got good leg kicks and he's got Trevor Whitman and a couple of other guys with whom he's been working on his striking and his ground game as well, grappling skills. But it's not there. It's not there. Seriously, I'm saying it's not there. Can you see Sydney Sweeney trying to kiss me over here? It's not there. Similar to that, Justin Gaethje hasn't got any BJJ skills. It's not there. Let's be honest. I think I'll simply start how the matchup is going to play. Like, let me play like a version in my head and I'll just go on with it. The fight is going to start, and I feel like this is going to be a kind of boring matchup. But Justin Gaethje can't be in a boring matchup, and he is going to try and spice things up, and that's when he gets his ass whooped and gets submitted. I think he's gonna start with a heavy leg kick. There could be a doctor stoppage. I'm not gonna shy away. He's that old. Justin Gaethje is that old. I think it's going to be a leg kick, and Paddy is going to kind of rotate. And every time Paddy hits Justin, I think Justin is going to feel the power. I think Paddy must be like 200 pounds, at least 191 pounds, or like 184, 189 minimum. I'm saying, I'm predicting it must be like 180. Nobody makes Chandler look small, and one fight night, Michael Chandler's weight is actually 183, 184 pounds. This is on record. You guys can go on Reddit or even from UFC's press releases, you guys can check. Michael Chandler's weight is 183, 184 pounds on fight night. And Paddy Pimblett was kind of, like not mogging him per se, like he was kind of outworking him in size. And he was a massive guy. Like Paddy was really big. I think he must be like 193, 194 plus. Who knows? He could be even 200 guys on fight night. And Justin, at most max, the guy is what, 178, 6, 8, 9, 180 at most max, let's say. Almost like 10 plus pound difference. And every time Justin Gage hits Paddy is going to feel it, but I don't think so. Like he's going to go ahead with it. Paddy hasn't got a great gas tank, provided he gets it. Tony was kind of toying with him in the third round. And the main fact is Tony's style is kind of awkward. I get that, but I think Paddy he works. He lost to Jared Gordon. Nobody's shying away from him. But Paddy works his way up. He trained quite a lot for every single matchup, and who knows, guys? Who knows? I really feel like Paddy could even go there, just jump on Justin Gagey, get a flying guillotine choke, and just fucking choke his ass. That's all I'm saying. I think it's going to be a kind of boring match, not like the regular Justin Gaethje matchup. And suddenly Justin has the need to make this as a scrap, and he gets his ass whipped and he gets submitted. And once he gets submitted, he's going to be like, "Fuck!" This is what he's going to say. That's pretty much it. And how do I see this matchup even playing out? They both come strike a leg kick by Justin Gaethje, going to be the first significant strike for Justin. And whenever Paddy tries to enter, his guard is just like this. Hey, how are you? I'm from Liverpool. I am coming to you. That idiot is going to come. And Justin Gaethje is going to kind of strike him like one, two, probably like a nice hooks, like two mean, mighty, mean Justin Gaethje hooks. And Paddy is going to kind of go back, like try to get a better entry into Justin Gaethje. And I think there will be a point where Justin and Paddy are going to kind of bump into each other, or Like he's gonna probably hold him against. I think Paddy is gonna kind of hold Justin against the cage. Justin pushing, opening up with an elbow. I don't say elbows, people. I mean like with a couple of punches, couple of barricade of punches. When he goes there, guy makes a mistake, and probably Paddy is going to use the body kick quite a lot, like nice kick to the body, like especially in the solar plexus. It's going to happen, and Justin Gaethje, I think he's going to bite on a feint and try and move Musas. Paddy is going to probably like strike him really hard, and like the second Justin gets stunned, I think Paddy is going to just shoot him, take his back, hold him, trip him, take him down or something. And once it goes down there, I think boom, Justin is going to be a piece of, not a piece of cake, but still I think Paddy is going to submit Justin Gaethje. Probably in round one or round two. That's my prediction. I picked Michael Chandler to beat Paddy. I completely forgot about a lot of things. But I think Paddy is good. He's proven me wrong. I think this time he is going to win. And I want him to win because the division has to move on. I still feel like the division is under the light of Habib, and I think it should move on. It should become much better. And the only way for that to happen is if our Paddy Pimblett wins, he's fighting for the next generation as well. So let it be, guys. Let it be. Let Paddy Pimblett win this one. And I think Paddy Pimblett is going to get this one done probably in the first or second round by a submission. I don't think so. Like it will happen in the I, I just am not convinced. Like, I think once the fight goes past third or fourth, still I feel like Paddy is kind of got the edge. But Justin is going to, like I think he's gonna make Paddy pay, like in every minute of the later rounds. I meant to say, but Paddy Pimblett is going to get this one done probably in the second round. That's my prediction. A submission. This is what's going to happen, and exactly the way I said it's gonna. I think he's gonna stun Justin Gaethje with a jab or like probably a right hand or something. Couple of body kicks and some feints, and Justin is going to bite on the feint, and Paddy is going to kind of like hit him hard, like meaning stun him. And once he gets stunned, I think Paddy is gonna go and take his back, kind of like hold him against the cage, or he might try to do it in the open, then trip him, like drag his ass, and kind of submit him. That's pretty much it. I'm going with Paddy Pimblett, guys. And in case if you guys have made it this far, please like the video, subscribe to my channel. It's my fucking dumb ass a lot. And this is a good card. This is genuinely a good card. That's all I'm gonna say. It's genuinely a good card. Ilya Topuria, better watch out. There is an English guy coming to beat his fucking ass. I think that's what's gonna happen. So yeah, thank you so much, guys. In case if you guys have made it so far, thank you so much. Hope you guys have a great day. Please subscribe.